Sygic Travel. Plan the trip of a lifetime.
Your one day in Moscow, the capital of Russia, starts at Red Square. The UNESCO World Heritage Site is the heart of the city, surrounded by many of its greatest landmarks. It is here that you find St. Basil's Cathedral, another UNESCO site. Built by Ivan the Terrible, the cathedral is easily recognizable by its bold coloring. Today, it serves as a museum. The interior is splendidly decorated, with walls covered by icons, paintings of Christian saints. The GUM, too, lies near the Red Square. It is a luxury shopping mall, with prices very much reflecting its exclusiveness. The name of the store is an abbreviation that translates into English as the State Department Store. It hails from the Soviet era. Much smaller than its red counterpart, this busy pedestrian-only square is a popular meeting spot for both locals and tourists. A few steps to the southeast lies the State Historical Museum. It documents Russian history from prehistoric times to modernity. Once a residence of Tsars, now of the Russian president, the Kremlin has been a symbol of Russia's power ever since its erection in 1495. When Russia still had monarchs, they all had their coronations here at the Dormition Cathedral. The magnificent decorations of the interior of the oldest church in Kremlin mostly date to the 17th century. They were made at the order of Tsar Mikhail Romanov. This is the first public park in Moscow. Take a breather and admire the numerous flowers at this oasis of calm amid the city's hustle and bustle. The hugely expensive Cathedral of Christ the Savior holds yet another record. It is the tallest Orthodox Christian church worldwide. Opulence seems to be ever present in Moscow. You can't avoid it even when traveling by the most common mode of transport in the city, the Moscow Metro. To see the world's biggest ballet company, head to the Bolshoi Theater, a top-class stage that underwent a renovation in 2011. The Soviet era left its mark on the city. A prime example of the Stalinist architecture is the main building of the Moscow State University. This street, however, has been standing long before Stalin. It shows the historical roots of Moscow, dating back at least to the 15th century. Covered in golden glass, this 75-floor skyscraper is a sight to behold. With 339 meters, it is even taller than the London Shard. This statue, too, is not to be overlooked. Commemorating the Russian Navy, it weighs nearly 1,000 tons. The Triumphal Arch at the Victory Square was built to celebrate the victory of Russian military over Napoleon. Today, it is the oldest of its kind left standing. The serene Gorky Park was made immortal by a US thriller of the same name. The 1983 movie even got an Edgar Award. The Cosmonautics Museum is meant to remind the Russian nation of their achievements in space. It was opened in 1981. It is a must-see for every fan of space travel. Get ready for a moon rover, an authentic spacesuit, and even a space capsule.